am sitting here with Pharaoh. He is a writer and director. And we are here to talk about his new movie, Fear and Love. So let's first just start off your background. How long have you been making movies?
About 10 years now.
So what made you just, wanna the love for the movies or?
I was one of those little kids who always had a story to tell. I was always fascinated with movies. So when I got big enough, got enough connects together, I jumped right in.
Cool. So let's talk about the movie Fear and Love. Give us a background on what it's about and.
Well, the thing that drives most people, the two emotions are either fear or love. Either fear, a lot of things, anger, depression, a lot of things negative stem from fear. Fear of losing or fear of whatever. And then a lot of the good things stem from love. Commitment, loyalty, sacrifice. So, but in between every one, there's like a battle between. It's like, what are we going to be dominated by? Fear, being afraid, holding on to things, or not trying new things because of fear, or are we going to be ruled by love?
So that's where.
So the main character has a choice to make. Is he going to let fear hold him into the life that he's been in, or is he going to embrace love and try something different despite all the negative influences pulling him back?
Yeah. Okay. So, casting wise, how do you work with casting? Because I know that can be like that's what you have to do before you make a movie. So how do you know who to cast for each part?
Well, I've got a wide range of people here in the Bay Area that I've already met, worked with, I know and wanted to work with. So I pretty much cast it by feel. As I was writing it, I was like, so-and-so would be really good for this part and stuff. And then as other people became available, I was like, as being the writer myself and being independent, I could be very flexible and rearrange the script however to fit or accommodate people. Whereas you don't have that luxury when you're doing, say, a more corporate feature. It's pretty much bottom line.
So when you write movies, are you really passionate about it? Like, is it so passionate where you just gotta continue to write? Like,
Yes.
Just write.
I've probably got about 20 scripts in various stages of writing. It's one thing I do a lot. It's a hobby. I write a lot.
So,
and yes, you have to have a passion. Because any one of us who's ever said, that'd be a good movie, and sat down to write, and then you sit there and no sentences come.
Yeah.
And then you start surfing the web. You gotta have a passion to write.
Yeah. So, how big do you expect this movie to be? I heard 21,000 people are talking about this movie.
And that's a good start.
Yeah. So
we need 1 million people talking about it.
Exactly, yeah. So how big do you expect it to be?
Well, that's what I expect. Once we can get into a position, once we get the trailer and we start doing like the paid ads and the paid promotion and watch it or acknowledge it on some form, we should cross over the 1 million mark.
You have your son helping you with this movie, and how does how does that make you feel having your son, working with you by your side?
It's really makes me happy because when he was a little kid, he'd see us out doing music videos and stuff like that, and so being always around it. But I didn't know how much he was into it until he started doing it in his in high school. He knew how to edit, and so he got the interest from me. But then he went out and developed his skills on his own. So then when he was able to come back to me, it was like, I can shoot, I can edit, I can light, and I was like.
So did he sometimes teach you new things that you didn't know?
Well, in the editing, definitely. Yeah. He's way more advanced than me.
Yeah.
But he's been struggling on writing his script for a year, so I still got him beating that.
I know we ran into a couple boo-boos filming,
yes.
but you you were so positive.
Yes.
Why do you have such a positive attitude
On
about
one hand,
everything?
on one hand, is I got relentless self belief, and some people sometimes think that you're not taking things seriously, but I'm like, I know it'll work out. And like I always say, at the end of the day, it's not like brain surgery or something.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, no one's gonna die.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly.
So since no one's gonna die, let's just work it out.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I believe it's gonna happen. At the end of the day, if you have a certain amount of knowledge, you know you're gonna work this out. So let's not lose our heads. Let's just figure it out.
Yeah. I just, I like that about you. You're just so playful, but you know how to be serious at the same time.
I'm moving it along. I mean, it's like this. If we are successful, eventually we will end up in the corporate movie set, and then everything is strictly business. It's about the money. Who got more write-ups on the internet than you, and everything's competition. And when you taking pictures, hey, you can't pose better than me.
Yeah.
So it will get serious. But right now, let's have some fun with it.
Yeah.
Right now, it's sort of like college. I mean, we're gonna all go into these corporate jobs. We can be serious then. So right now, let's have a good time with it.
Yeah, enjoy it. Yeah, I totally understand. So my last question is, how do you want people to feel after watching your movie?
Well, we do these movies sort of to give, not to get too deep politically, but we give these sort of like, as far as the black people, you got the gangster movies. So you already got a bunch of people making gangster movies that's speaking for the hood. And then you got the Tyler Perry types, where the people are living in these big fabulous houses and they're driving Porsches and they're all doctors and lawyers. So we got people speaking for the elites. We don't have a lot of people speaking for the everyday person that's trying to do something extraordinary. So that's me. I'm speaking for the black experience, the Iceberg Slim, the Donald Goins of movie making. I speak for the man on the street.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much for having the time to sit down and talk about the movie and everything.
Oh, very much.
Again,
which you're also in.
Yeah. Yes. So, thank you so much. I can't wait to see the movie.
Well, thank you, and everybody, please. My name's Pharaoh Powell, and please check out Fear and Love. It's a great movie. I hope everyone enjoys it.